I've got you under my skin. I have got you deep in the heart of me.
We have been trying for a baby since 2009 all the way to 2013. We tried on our own for a year naturally. We thought, okay, a year, we'll get pregnant. Then we tried for 2 years, a little over 2 years, with fertility clinics in Ireland. And one did prescribe me Clomid for a year and a half, which nothing happened with that. And obviously I should have been on Clomid for a year and a half anyway. But we were kind of in shock a little when we went to the other doctor in the Beacon Hospital, and he said, oh no, you should have never been on it for so long. We did an IUI, we did an IVF, and those didn't work out, but they also, the second fertility doctor never tested the thyroid. So we spent a lot of money that, and we assumed that the doctors knew what they were doing. But until we went to the GP in December 2011, when I got my thyroid tested, we had no idea that the thyroid was an issue at all. So again, a whole other year goes by, and we're still not understanding that, okay, the thyroid is the main issue of why I'm not getting pregnant.
I have tried so not to give in.
My husband actually heard about through Karen Costin through a coworker, and his wife was having issues with getting pregnant. They were trying for almost 5 years, and I think after 9 months of seeing Karen, she was pregnant, and they've had 2 children with Karen.
When Angela first came to me in September 2012, she was extremely confused and stressed because they had been given so much conflicting information over the years from various doctors. My first priority was to treat Angela for stress and insomnia and to address the hormonal imbalance by referring her to an endocrinologist.
Until we saw Karen, we were pretty much lost, I'd say. Karen's the one that gave us the information and advised us. Karen was the one, that said, okay, you have to monitor the thyroid weekly. It's just, you have to. No doctor said, oh, well, we'll refer you to, obviously you have a thyroid issue. We'll refer you to an endocrinologist that can monitor that.
We wish, and all we do is wait, and we hope, but never do we pray, 'cause we know.
As the diagnosis developed and I began to build up a case history of what had happened to them over the last 5 years, we began to look at addressing the hormonal imbalance.
Here we are. I'm pregnant now with our first wee one.
It's gotta be this one, I know it is, I know it is.
She's not just an acupuncturist. She's a lot more than that. And, she assists you on so many levels to give you the guidance, and spiritually, emotionally, mentally, for your body, everything. She's there. I mean, really, 4 years before, we didn't have any of that. I'm sure the doctors care. Everybody's so rushed, everybody's so in a hurry these days, whereas Karen takes the time to, spend those moments with you and say, okay, what is the issue? Because you should be getting pregnant. There should be no problem.
The body has the ability to heal itself and regenerate, and that's the premise that we work on.
If you're going to do it all the way. Do the full thing and say, yeah, we're just in it. We really want to get pregnant. And I think with just the IVF itself, it's like 50%, but I'm sure with Karen, it probably made it about 60-70%, So it's that much more beneficial to your body, I think.
Even if you don't get pregnant, with the acupuncture, all the treatment that we do prior to doing IVF will potentially double your chances. I mean, it's about 42%, but it will double your chances of conceiving with IVF.
Yeah.
So the work that we do isn't in vain. It's really to build up the system so that they respond better to the drugs. It can increase egg production. It increases your chances of holding a pregnancy to term. And also, of course, it can help people be de-stressed while they're doing IVF.
Here we are. I'm pregnant now with our first wee one. And the only reason we got pregnant is because of Karen.
He's your wonder child, and my dreams come true. You searched all of your life. I see